Hi, I'm Mike with Holiday Rambler. Today we're going to take a look at a brand new product for Holiday Rambler, and that is the Nautica. This is the 34RX. We did do a quick sneak peek of the 35MS, and if you want to see that video, we'll link it down in the description below. But the Nautica is a more affordable option to get into the diesel lineup. Let's jump into it and see some of the features. First thing you're gonna notice on the side is the beautiful paint job. This particular unit is the Wave exterior graphics. Now we use a Sickens paint. The Nautica is a double clear, so that's just giving you that much more UV protection, and it keeps your colors looking vibrant for many years. Now talking about what the Nautica is built on. The Nautica uses an XCR, which is a raised rail Freightliner chassis, and it does utilize the brand new Delta foundation. The Delta foundation was engineered not only to add strength to your motorhome, but as well as really increase the storage. And when we jump into the luggage bays here, you're going to see how much storage the Nautica really offers. It has a 6.7 liter Cummins engine, which is producing 340 horsepower and 700 foot-pounds of torque. We have the Allison 2500 series transmission. Moving down the side, we got dual fuel fills, which is great for when you show up to the gas station. There's only one pump available. You can get fuel in that pump because you can access it from either side. Our luggage compartments, we got large luggage bays. The fiberglass lining on the bottom is going to ensure that it's easy cleaning. This is probably my favorite compartment in the Nautica, and that's because how large. We can opt into having a slide tray put in here if you choose to do so, but notice how all of the bottom is lined in fiberglass. It really makes it that much brighter. Our exterior entertainment system, we got a 50-inch LED TV, and it is on a swivel. And we do have a sound bar on the back side of it to enhance the audio on the exterior of the unit. The next compartment, again, large storage area. And the Nautica, since we do partner with Freightliner Custom Chassis, does come with V-Ride. The V-Ride is exclusive just to Freightliner. And what it's doing is it's really making your unit that much more stable. So when you're taking curves through the mountains, you can take them with speed and confidence. It's really going to reduce the sway and the drifting that's going to push you outside the lane, as well as it really helps out when you're backing out on uneven surfaces, backing out off the pad for the campground. You come off, you don't have to worry about it rattling and rattling your dishes out of the cabinets. The next compartment is our electrical compartment. First, you're going to see the pure sine wave inverter. That's a 2000 watt inverter. We have our inverter disconnect right here, and we have our solar charger. Next compartment, we have storage, and we have access to our hydraulic fill for our 4-point automatic hydraulic leveling system. Coming around to the rear, the Nautica has a one-piece fiberglass rear cap. We do have our camera integrated into the rear cap, and it does have one-way audio. That way your spotter can communicate with you and help direct you into tight spots. We have a 10,000-pound hitch on the Nautica. Now onto the driver's side of the unit. Our first compartment here has our house batteries. The Nautica has 4 6-volt house batteries. And a good thing about the Nautica is we have auto gen start. And now one of the triggers for the auto gen start is battery voltage. So if your batteries fall below a certain voltage, which you can program inside on your multiplex, it'll automatically start your generator and then charge those batteries back up, which is a very nice feature because one of the #1 ways to kill your batteries is to leave that charge depleted on them. Moving forward, we have our our chassis batteries. These are our starting batteries. We got 2 12-volt starting batteries. Right underneath that, we have a power cord reel. Now that is an option to have the power cord reel in the Nautica. We have a 13-gallon DEF tank, which is your diesel exhaust fluid, and that's using about 2.5% of your fuel consumption. And the next bay, we have our wash down bay, our utility bay. We got a whole house filtration system, which you change the filter about every 8,000 gallons. We got our low point drains, which really assist in winterizing your unit. Over here we have a exterior shower, which is good for spraying off the muddy hiking boots, for washing down the pet's feet or whatever the case may be. On the Nautica, we have wedged holding tanks, and that is exclusive just to Rev. And that's doing is it's stopping a lot of that sloshing around, as well as it helps drain, give you a true drain on your tanks. Moving forward, now this luggage compartment is a continuation of the other side. Again, very large and no cross member there. And now onto one of the main features of the Nautica is the AquaHot 250D. So what this is doing is it's eliminating all propane on board. So now you don't have the hassle of filling up unnecessary propane tanks or the cost of filling up propane tanks. This runs off the exact same fuel tank that your engine runs off, which is a 100-gallon fuel tank. And it allows you to have unlimited hot water showers. So the significant other is not banging on the door telling you to hurry up as you're using your 6-gallon of hot water. Here, take as long as you want. Also, it's providing a moist heat, so that way you don't wake up in the morning with a headache, where a propane furnace usually dries out the air. Coming up to the front luggage compartment, we have access to our windshield wiper fluid. We do have a air chuck to blow up the kids' toys, to blow out your air, or blow out your luggage compartments. Now into the front of the unit, this is a brand new design front cap for the Nautica. It's a fiberglass front cap. We have the top mounted windshield wipers, and underneath the front we have access to our 6,000 watt Onan generator. Onto the mirrors. Now the mirrors are power, they are heated, and they do have the integrated cameras put into them. What that's doing is giving you a nice overhead view of what you have beside you. Some of the competition are still putting their cameras down here. And what the issue with this is, when you're driving down the road, they get loaded up with road grime, and then basically they're useless to you because you can't see what you got coming beside you. We're going to jump inside now and take a look at some of the interior features. All right, first thing you'll notice on the interior here is the brand new fossil painted wood. That's brand new for 2021. And this particular unit is the reflection decor. But one thing with this white painted wood is how much larger this unit looks. This is a 34-foot, it's a compact diesel, but it looks so much larger and brighter due to the decor and wood that's available. Up here in the dash, we got dual displays. The display on our left is dedicated strictly to our cameras. It's going to default to our rear backup camera, and we can toggle between our side cameras that are integrated into our mirrors. And then there's other options as well, to where you can display 1, 2, or 3 cameras all at one time in whatever configuration you choose. The display on the right is our entertainment. So that's going to be your stereo as well as your navigation. Good thing about the navigation that's on board on the Nautica is you can program in the dimensions of your motorhome, and that way it's going to calculate your route based on those dimensions. It's not going to get you in any sticky situations. Also, we have the OptiView, which is offered by Freightliner. Good thing about the OptiView is that it's an all digital dash, and all the gauges on the bottom, once you go to the gauge setting, you can toggle to your gauge and go through them all, and so it displays the gauges that are important to you. Another thing up here is our mobile eye. Now the mobile eye is an option, and that's going to give you your collision mitigation. It's going to watch for lane departure. It's going to watch for pedestrians coming in front of your driving path, as well as it's going to keep track of speed zones. And you can set alarms, so if you go over a certain mile per hour over the speed zone, it'll give you an audible alert. One more thing is how we do our shifting. Freightliner now has moved the shifting to the paddle. Instead of having the big controls on your armrest and being all cluttered, it's all done at your fingertips now, which really is improving safety. But not only can you shift here, if you slide the lever up or down, that's going to apply your engine brakes. So again, the main reason for this is safety. You have all your controls as you're looking at the road. Moving back into the living area, one thing we'll talk about is the drop-down bed. Now, this is a queen drop-down hide-aloft, and it is an option in the Nautica. The 32-inch overhead TV comes with this option. The one good thing about the drop-down bed is the thickness of it. So we have our mattress, and that is placed on top of teak slats. So they act as leaf springs, or essentially like box springs would in your residential home. Now on to the seating. This particular unit has the optional motion power lounge, and this power lounge does have ample storage in the middle, as well as organizers to put your remote controls. Now standard is going to be a queen hideaway pull-out bed. Coming over to the dinette, this is a jackknifing dinette, which it does fold down for additional sleeping. The jackknifing is nice because it still allows for additional storage underneath. You don't have to worry about losing pillows and cushions. Directly above the dinette is going to be our television that's on a televator. That's a 50-inch television. And a good thing about the television here is we can display our cameras on the televisions, and that's in the rear as well. And that's all done by a toggle switch that's right here. Now on to the accent wall. We have storage above, which is beautifully accented by the LED lights in the back. We have our fireplace. Now this fireplace is putting out 5,300 BTUs of heat, which the good thing about that is it's all electric. So if we pair the fireplace and our AquaHot, we can run the AquaHot off light loads, off all electric as well. So plenty of heat to take the chill off them cooler nights. We have storage underneath it. And one thing I want to point out is how we do our heating. So all of our heat is built into our cabinets or in the side of our unit. And what that's doing is it's going to give you more of a convection style of heat, a more even heat, where some of the competition is still routing holes in their floor, and that really compromises the integrity and the strength of the floor, as well as anything you drop, just the way it works, it's probably going to end up in them registers. Coming back into the kitchen, and the Galley, we have a 13 by 60 picture box window. We have a convection microwave with our dual burning induction cooktop, and our solid surface galley and a stainless steel farm style sink. Coming across, we have our pantry. All of our cabinets ozite lined, all metal hardware. Fuses for the Alumiplex. And a Whirlpool residential refrigerator. And again, another pantry with all pull-out shelves. Moving into the bathroom, we have our stainless steel sink. We have dual medicine cabinets, a porcelain toilet with the sprayer. We have a fiberglass shower with glass doors on it. We have our skylight that's up above and adjustable shower head inside as well. And as we're moving back, we have our Precision Circuits Alumiplex. And the good thing about this is basically a universal remote for all the controls in your motorhome. And most of the controls that you can do on this panel, you can also do with your smart device, Android or Apple. And what you're going to be able to control is your slide outs, your awnings, your fans, your auto gen start, your ACs, check your fluids, all of the main controls of your motorhome. And now on to the bedroom. The Nautica has a king articulating bed. Good thing about the articulating bed is a great space to set in the morning, have a cup of coffee or read a book. Also, it allows us to put deeper wardrobes and cabinets in on the other side. Directly above the bed, as we talked about up there, we have our toggle, so we can watch our cameras on our bedroom television. And this middle compartment has 110 hookups on the inside, and there's a hole in the back so you can route your CPAP hoses. That whole compartment's designed just for a CPAP. Now coming over to the dresser, we have, as you can see, ample storage underneath, as well as storage above, and all of these storage are accented by LED backlighting. All have adjustable shelving. We got a 32-inch television up above. And one thing I like to point out real quick is these little black things. I see it a lot where on Facebook posts where people's asking what those are. Those are actually called thermistors, and what they're doing is sensing the temperature and relaying it back to your ACs. And the Nautica has an option for the stackable washer and dryer. Now, even if you don't get that option, this is still pre-plumbed for the washer and dryer, so you could always add that later. We have a large full-length wardrobe. It's got the built-in shoe rack with it as well. And one thing you can notice, and it really shows here in the bedroom, is there's no carpet on the floor in this unit at all. A lot of competition still putting it in the on the slide out boxes, on the floors of your slide out. And with the Nautica, there's no carpet, as well as there's no step up. If you notice, this is 100% flat floor. And that's the walk around of the 2021 Nautica 34RX. There's a lot of features still that we haven't talked about, so jump out to your local Holiday Rambler dealer and let them know that you're interested. Odds are they do not even have one of these on their lot yet, but they will be coming very soon. Also, if you found this video to be useful, subscribe to our YouTube channel, because we do been doing a lot of walkarounds, as well as hit the like button. Lets us know that you're actually getting some benefit out of them as well. Use the comment section down below if you got any questions for us, and we'll do our best to answer them for you. Thank you.